Hello? It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? Been a long time. I probably should have put something on my Twitch page that said I was gonna be doing a little bit more frequent streaming on YouTube, but it wasn't really frequent, and the bigger reason I've been gone is mostly because just arm and hand issues that I've been working on. But I'm still working on it. But things have gotten better to the point that I can actually do more streams. And this is the third stream in a row. Not today, but third stream day in a row. So last time on YouTube, I was streaming shiny attempts for Starly, and we managed to get ourselves one. And I paused the radar shiny chain after that, so I could continue it right here, right now. And we're gonna try to get 3 to 2 more, and I'm gonna train up some of them, so one of them becomes a Staravia, and one of them becomes a Staraptor. So let's just open it up, and oops. All right. There we go. Now it's fixed. Gotta turn up the volume. There we go. We shall continue. Double check. Alright. Oh, my mouse is over that. That'll get annoying fast. I was hoping that I'd see more growth on YouTube, because I've been getting more recommendations on for streams on YouTube, but then again, I don't use Twitch often to watch stuff anyways, so it's not like I'd get much recommendations on Twitch. And what made me actually want to come back to Twitch is my realization of I kind of want channel points. I want that to become a thing, because I think channel points are a really nice feature for streamers to have. You can interact with your viewership a little better. These thinking of maybe doing something where I would have a channel point redeem where I could put on a record. I don't know if that would be against the law, though. I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, I own the record. Can't I stream the music? If I can stream games, then why can't I stream music? I wouldn't be streaming any, like, band music, though. I mostly have VGM on record. I wouldn't want anything that has lyrics in it either. That would distract. I would rather have just kind of background music. Nothing bombastic either. What can be a little bombastic? Which sucks. I kind of want to have Neogenics on the list. That's getting a record soon, but I can't. I can't do that. So the ranch is currently missing a Staravia, the mid-evolution of Starliu. So I am here to fix that. And even if I don't manage to get any more shinies, I can just level it up, send it out as a Staravia, and go. And then I can just level it up again for my own sake. Because soon enough I'll be able to have my own Platinum Ranch. But I'm not gonna steal Toasty's bit of streaming the ranch. I would want it for my own purposes. It's just like a little display thing. It's just something on the TV to look at for a while. Or in the background, I should say. Nothing. You know, we only started stream 7 minutes ago, so it's not like we're gonna get a shiny immediately. It would be nice though. I don't want to wait like half an hour like I did last time. So if you noticed already, a patch can appear underneath that NPC there, which means we could literally get there. We could make it, or the game could make it so that there's a shiny there and we can't get it. I didn't realize that that's a thing that could happen. We'll just have to live with the consequences. I don't remember where the patches were. Easy enough. Just go here. My friend is doing this. Thank you, Steve, for letting me know that. Definitely need to know that information. I hope we get some shadows. I know, I remember I had some lurkers in my stream. They were probably just like watching. Well, no, probably setting it as background noise. Which is fair. Maybe I have a soothing voice. Whenever I listen to my voice on playback, I hear it's higher pitched. And I don't like it. for. Hey! Oh, jeez. Sneezed. All 4 patches appeared in a line. At least one horizontal row. Shouldn't say they appeared in a line. They weren't all uniform. Nothing. Amazing. Actually, I should probably go down a tile, so... Yeah, I can go down a tile. I should probably go down a tile so a patch can't shake where that NPC is. Have to work around an NPC right here. I wish you could use your bike, because doing 50 steps is so much. I wonder what the game designers thought. I wonder how they came up with this mechanic. Ooh. Not easy to work around. Not much to talk about right now. Guess I could talk about the whole bricks and minifigs situation. No one from Bricks and Minifigs is gonna see this. There's no way, so I can talk about it all I want. And also, it's my First Amendment right to talk about it all I want. Freedom of speech, baby. Messy. Extremely, extremely messy. But I think they're guilty. But only time will really tell if they actually are guilty. But they are spreading a lot of lies. So I don't know. It's hard to put them in any sort of good faith when they're spreading lies. But what's really the most interesting part of all of this is the police department. The American Fork do I keep trying to say Police Department? Police Department. The American Fork Police Department. Wow. Wow, how extremely corrupt. Wow. Three fast shaking grass. I'm tripping on my words a lot. Jeez. Nothing. Come on, it's almost 20 minutes, baby. Give me a shiny. Did I hear thunder? How very nice of you to place that in back of me. How very kind. What a nice gesture to put a shaking grass patch behind me. So let's talk about what games I've recently been playing. Now, if you talk to anyone, they'll probably be telling you that they're playing some of the most recent stuff, like Subnautica 2, Slay the Spire 2. At least that's what most of my friend group is currently playing. You may hear something about Far Far West too as well. Or your friend could be a ball and gun gamer, which you should unfriend them at that point. All they do is play games with some sort of sport ball or have just guns, like Call of Duty. So they either play in Call of Duty or FIFA 18. I'm pretty sure it's FIFA 26 at this point. Correlates with the year, I believe. Anyways, I've been playing just my cycle of roguelites. I am too addicted to Spelunky 2 and Mugenics, but mostly Spelunky 2. I can't get enough of that game. I don't know why. It is... I've spent so much time on that game. But there's so much for me to learn. Ooh. Ooh. The last time I streamed, I never gave my opinions about Kirby Air Riders. And if you've seen anything from my page before, you know I'm a avid player of the original. Big fan. And I'm sad to say that I just don't care for Air Riders. I think it's a good game. I don't think it's a good competitive game, though. It's great casually. I'd say it's better up everyone's alley than someone who's looking for a more competitive experience. Essentially, Sakurai has been making way more casually focused games. I mean, Ultimate was a step in the right direction, but it's still casually focused. Unlike what he did with Melee, which there's definitely a belief to make it more competitive. At least some of it. But, no, Air Riders is... It downplays competitive elements like attacking other people. Because you do less damage in the game than original Air Ride. It's kind of harder to take down people. That's because, you know, there's 16 players in a lobby. And you can't really make a 16-player game extremely competitive. Because usually if you're doing competitive, you want to do one-on-one. Which original Air Ride is absolutely fine to do one-on-one. There's enough... It's enough space for you to be apart from each other, but it's not enough space for it to take forever to get to your opponent. Which I feel like Air Riders... you can't really do well. Y'all are miles apart from each other in Air Riders. Not only that, but there's no map. It's hard to tell where your opponent is because there's no map. Naturally. Sometimes there is if you're playing locally on split screen. But even that, it's not like a map that shows the whole map. It's more of like a mini map. That's right. It's a mini map. So, yeah. It's harder. It's also harder. I was hovering over the power button. Oh, God. It's harder to have stat expression, so it's harder to pick and choose your stats in Air Riders because everything kind of magnifies to you. Like, you have a small magnify radius, which automatically picks up stats for you. That and, negative stats don't exist really all that much, and you might be like, why would you ever want negative stats? But there is some cases where you would want negative stats. For example, in original Airide, using Rex Wheelie and getting a bunch of weight is detrimental to it. Because it needs any support for turning, and giving it more weight makes the turning worse. So you want to actually have negative weight stats so you can have more turning. But Air Riders doesn't have many negative patches for you to find. Not only that, but most of the game is built upon there being 16 players. I don't think you could have a mini race with only 2 players. But if Dynoblade shows up, that's fine. If a pillar shows up, that's also fine. But in something like Air Riders, I'm pretty sure if something like Pillar happens, there's multiple pillars. Which encourages spacing. Which you would rather have something encourage interaction. I mean, pillars still do encourage interactions with 16 players. But if you have only 2 players, it disencourages interactions because there's multiple pillars. You can just go to one of them and the other guy goes to another. Though, I'm gonna be completely honest, maybe like only 1 pillar spawns. Oh nice, one patch appeared behind me. Maybe multiple. Maybe if there's 2 players, only 1 pillar will spawn. I have no idea. But I do think 16 players makes the game just less competitively focused and more casually focused. Because it's harder to make the competitive experience out of a game that was built for 16 players. Unless you somehow play with 16 competitive players, which it's too chaotic at that point. Alas, that's just my opinion. And there's still no shiny patch. After all this time, it's been 30 minutes and no shiny patch. We are on a streak of 42. Then again, it is a 1 in 200 chance. But game, I would appreciate it if we get a shiny. Get out of here, local. I have stuff to do tomorrow. I still wanted to stream for all of you 0 people. Gulp. I just had an idea. What if I tried to make a Torterra costume? Ooh. Where'd that go? Has someone done that before? I wonder. How do you put a shell that has a bunch of features on something? It's been 30 minutes. I'm sometimes impatient with shiny hunting. Actually, I always am. I've never been patient with shiny hunting. There's a reason why I chose Pokeradar over any other shiny hunting method, and the only method I'll ever do. Other than maybe eggs hatching. I need to do egg hatching more. But I don't like it. I'd rather sit through a 0.5% chance than a 0.005% chance. Whatever. I'd rather up the numbers. Let's up those numbers. No, bad idea. What a terrible thing Ludwig did. It was like a year ago. I saw a recent clip of it again, and I was like, oh my god. Can I admit that I never cared for Ludwig, and I never understood the appeal of Ludwig, and shit he's doing for Rivals of Aether 2, I think is stupid. He's essentially giving out free tickets to Evo if you're gonna compete in Rivals of Aether 2, just so they can make sure that Rivals of Aether 2 gets in Evo. But a lot of people are gonna just disqualify as soon as they get to Evo and just have a free Evo experience. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. They shouldn't allow him to do this type of shit. But, you know, Evo gets more money out of it, so they don't. Shit. Who doesn't like money for a worse experience? But none of that money reaches you, and you just have a worse living situation, and your rights get to go away. I'm sorry, this shouldn't I shouldn't talk about that on stream. Nobody needs to be reminded. This is supposed to be a calm calm viewing experience. I don't know what this is. This is me rambling while waiting for the gods to give me a chance to glimpse at another shiny. Arceus, please, let me see one of your shining babies. Your shining creations. Did I actually put on her? No. Yes. But Arceus said no. I am still testing you, child. Persevere more, and maybe I'll let you see. That was some bad voice acting. Let me do that again. But Arceus said no. Persevere more, and then I may let you see one of my awe-inspiring creations. That's a little better. I could definitely pull out all the stops. I need a script. I'm not good on the spot. Not yet, my child. You must wait just a little longer. Persevere just a bit longer. Just a bit more. And maybe I'll let you see one of my amazing creations. No, I don't like it. It's not good enough. My standards are too high for that. I think it might just be because I don't want to wake anyone up where I am. I think my subconscious is holding me back. I would need to kind of yell a little bit. Oh my god, please! You're gonna make me have to continue this another day. Because I'm starting to feel the burn and pain. Oh, Arceus, come on. It's almost been an hour. Okay, I'm really stretching it there. I don't want to be here all day. Please! Please! I will literally scream if I see one, probably. It's always hype when I see one of these. When I see a shiny patch. A rush of adrenaline. I need it to feel alive. I need it to feel alive. There's way better voice acting. What's that there you say? No shiny patch? What does that even mean? Stop listening to the voices in your head. There's no such thing as a shiny patch. Doesn't exist. Never has. Shiny Pokemon? What the heck's a shiny? We're back in 2001. Actually, I think it came out in 1999. We're back in 1999 when shinies were introduced. Nobody knew what it was until you got to the red Gyarados and you're like, what the heck? Whoa, I got a red Gyarados. Not realizing that every single other Pokemon has a different color variant. Until you hatch enough eggs and you see one. That is. Because finding a shiny by hatching Gen 2 eggs is really easy. There's a certain method to it. I forget how it's done. I think you have to obtain a shiny first? I forget. I completely forget. We've been at this for 40 minutes. Are we ever gonna see a shiny? But God said no! Now it's time to talk about religion. Do you believe in God? I'm coming up to your doorstep. Do you believe in Jesus? Do you believe in our Lord and Savior? No, because I'm old. I have dementia. I don't remember nothing. I have a copy of Final Fantasy X on the PS2. It's just something that appears in your house one day. No. Something that appears in your house randomly is a copy of Chicken Shot, either on the GBA, the DS, or the Wii. And you're not sure how it got there. But now you own a copy of Chicken Shot. But the catch is you can't get it if you own the system. So if you don't own a Wii, a DS, or a GBA, then you won't be able to get a copy. But if you own like a Wii or a DS, you'll get a GBA copy of Chicken Shot, and you won't be able to play it. And as soon as you have a method to play with Game Boy Advance games, mysteriously Chicken Shot disappears. You get yourself a Wii or a Wii U, just the Chicken Shot Wii disc is just missing. The case is still there. But the game has vanished. I'm gonna talk about the most random thing and then a shiny's gonna appear. Like the chicken shot. What's a chicken shot hypothetical? You own a DS and a Wii, but you do not own any way to play any GBA games. Suddenly, a copy of Chicken Shot appears. A GBA copy of Chicken Shot appears. And through internet sources, you've been told that the only way to get rid of this copy, it's haunted. The copy of Chicken Shot is haunted. Every time you wake up, it'll appear somewhere where you're least expecting it, but you're gonna be going to that place during your day. So it is somewhere within your household. It won't appear in like some Walmart shelf when you're shopping around, but it'll appear in your refrigerator or your cabinets if you're looking. It'll appear in your toilet. Maybe in your shower. And from what the internet says, the only way to get rid of this haunted Chicken Shot copy is to buy a Game Boy Advance Micro. Would you buy a Game Boy Advance Micro just to get rid of a haunted Chicken Shot copy? This is the dumbest thing I've thought of in a long time. And I'm doing it to entertain myself because the game does not want to give me a shiny. I'm going wild. I'm going nuts. If I don't see a shiny within the hour, I will just go to bed. And it will be an uneventful stream other than the Chicken Shot hypothetical. Because the Chicken Shot hypothetical is the best thing I've ever said in millennia. I'm so glad that I'm streaming the Chicken Shot hypothetical. Man, there is 0 people in chat, dude. Everyone's missing out on the Chicken Shot hypothetical. Come on. Who doesn't love the Chicken Shot hypothetical? I should write a command in chat. Just exclamation point Chicken Shot hypothetical, and it details what the Chicken Shot hypothetical is. Oh, that feels better. Game Boy Advance Micro is an actual deterrent in haunted copies of Chicken Shot. I felt that in my heart a little bit. I thought there was a shiny tile behind me. There was not. It was just shaking, fast shaking grass. The worst part about shiny hunting on the radar is the song. I hate it. It's grating. It's terrible. It's bad. I wish it was gone. Okay, at this point, I must have generated 200 by now, right? I would need to restart 25 times? I believe so. No. 50? I can't type, that's right. Oh, phone. Delaying the inevitable. 250 resets. I feel like I've done 50 at this point. Maybe. Oh my god! What a pop off! Please generate please generate a patch after this so I don't lose my streak. Okay, last time we named it Dunnock. I do not have a name this time. I can't think of one. I don't want to think of one off the top of my head. Oh, thank God. Okay. Save? That took forever. I doxed my real name. Whoa. I never realized that. Oh well, who cares? I don't. You can know my first name. Doesn't matter. You're never gonna meet me in real life. Unless you somehow recognize my voice. And do know who I am. And, don't dox me, please. I mean, mostly friends will be checking out. No. We need a repel, not to save the game. Already saved the game. Alright, alright. I'll take you on that game. I'll take you up to 3. I could do 3. When I do 3, I don't think I'll be grinding the level ups on stream. I doubt people want to see me level up Pokemon on stream. If only there was a way to look at the Pokemon I caught. Is there a way to check the nature of wild Pokemon? Getting emails. Ugh. A slight break there. I was checking to see if there's any way to find out if you can check a wild Pokemon's nature. No, there is no way. Other than the one trick that I've actually already done before. Apparently there's an HP trick, which I guess makes sense. You can see the HP stat. But the speed trick is... if you have a Pokemon, if you use a Pokemon that has the same speed stat as what would be that nature Pokemon, but man, these speed stats are so low. I mean, I could figure it out. It's not that hard. Level 3. It is constantly level 3. Then again, IVs. That's the problem, IVs. Oh, wait. Yeah, IVs. Wow. I'm not saying that to Michael. That's a bad idea. Pretty sure I've officially used 100 repels on this current run. I should try doing RNG manipulation again for Gen 3. I just don't know what Pokemon to get. Absol. I just answered myself. Does Skarmory have a good shiny? I can't remember. Oh yeah, it does. What is there to talk about? Not much, I'm concentrating. Unfortunately, actually, not unfortunately, I won't be doing any RNG manipulation Pokemon in Ranch Week because that's not allowed. RNG manipulation shinies are kind of easy to get, so it would flood the ranch, so they're not allowed. Which I think it's fair. I think it's fair. I don't know. How many people frown upon RNG manipulated shinies? I feel like modern day shiny hunting feels a bit like RNG manipulation. But I mean, getting a shiny never got as easy as this, I think. Other than RNG manipulation. But it is a bit tedious. I'm very hungry. Hey game, if you give me a shiny soon, I'll give you a big kiss on the lips. I hope you like that. Begging the game never usually helps. But you know what does help? Somebody coming into stream and saying, for some reason, whenever someone comes to this stream, at least a friend of mine, there's like no one around the stream. I somehow managed to find the shiny. It's happened twice before, and I'd be shocked if it happened again. But we don't need luck. I never need it. I need it. I need it real bad. Give me that luck, please. How do I increase my luck? Game, please, I'm begging you. Won't you please just give me another? I just want another pulse of adrenaline. Just another shot of shiny in my arm. Awesome, I needed to know that the Deltarune character, Mr. Antenna, is currently playing Destiny 2 on Steam. Thank you. Public service announcement. You know, it's been a while since I put on a repel. When's the last time I put on a repel? It's... Oh my god, things are starting to blur. That's not a good sign if things are starting to blur. Give me another shiny Pokemon. Please, give me another shiny Pokemon, please. "22 steps." Oh! Shit happens. It's not a nice feeling, but it happens. Okay. How are the shinies? Jolly. Two of them are Jolly. That's nice. Mischievous. Yeah, this music does feel like music you'd hear if you... What in the freak? I think this came from my copy of Japanese Pearl. I completely forgot that I have a copy of Japanese Pearl. Whoa! Hey, I'll take... Yeah, dude, give me these berries. Uh, I have to do more hunting of Starly at another time. All I need is one more shiny Starly to have the whole evolutionary line. But it's not a nice feeling. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it again. It's the same thing that happened with Eevee. Are you a oh. Steve! Wait, which one's me? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just looking. I'm trying to take my mind off of it, I guess. It's unfortunate what has happened. But at least we got 1. And 2 is nice as well. Dunnock? I guess you're not gonna be Dunnock anymore because I was thinking Dunnock is gonna be the Staravia's, or sorry, regular Starly's name. But we're gonna have to come up with something else because. All right. Fine, we'll name the other one to the Staravia. And I could do that right now. Okay, so Staravia. I forget I don't have a keyboard right now. Ouch. Alright. Mr. M. Brown bird. Starling. What? I like the name Lapwing. That sounds interesting. And as usual, I will not be throwing these guys away just yet. I will be looking at their IVs later. There's Putty, and Slime. I should probably soft reset. I'm gonna get those. I'm gonna get back what I lost in. No. I'm gonna get back what I lost in, repels. How disheartening. Why does it take you so long to get your text box to appear? Yeah, it's almost instant. What's up with Dawn? I want to know. Yo, look, it's Staravia. Oh, so I got 2 Yachi berries in a row. That's nice. No! I believe the Yachi berry is blue. Why are you blue? What box am I on? Box 6. I got that completely wrong. I wonder where I put it. Here. Is that another shiny Eevee? No. Naughty, impish, sassy, timid. Naughty, timid. Actually, God, I'm gonna do this off stream. I should get going. It's almost 3:30, but yeah, that's the end of the Starly journey. What will we be doing next time? Because I know I'm not going to go back to Starly until way later down the line on my own time. So I'm going to go check the sheets list. Let's see. Ranch Week. Who do we still not that I can get? Oh God. Okay. I could get her ugly. That's I spelled per ugly wrong. What is per ugly shiny? I wonder. Is it any good? Wow, it's actually pretty decent, making it more purple. It's still per ugly though. Okay, what else? Bonsly, I'm not doing. Wait. Nah, no, thank you. It's not a Pokemon I really want to hunt for. Snorunt. Wait, really? If I remember correctly, Frostlash's shiny's really good. What? Bruh. Never mind, Frostlash's shiny sucks. Dude, they could have made this thing, like, red. That would have been cool. What is Glalie shiny look like? Everyone, go take a look. Look at your phone. Go look with me. It's... Oh, wow. Way more impactful than a rose being different. Or bow, I should say. Because having red intimidating eyes is way cooler. So, we could go the Snorunt route because no one's done. What? Really? Only in Diamond and Pearl. Okay. Camerupt. I'm not really interested in Camerupt. Makihitu, not interested. Surskit. What in the heck? It's like a dark blue? Whoa! I've never seen these shinies before. Hold on. Wait, these are really cool. Where is Surskit? Lake Verity Swarm. Oh, that's a pain. And only in Diamond and Pearl. I could try. Never mind, I know what we're doing next. We're going for, wait, what? What? No. Did they? I don't want to just get a shiny Swellow, I want a Tailo as well. Bro. Okay. I'm Smoochum, no thank you. Snubble. Wobbuffet. Sunkern. Flaffy. Not too. It's a very, very low-key shiny, but it's a shiny I like. Rhyhorn. What's Rhyhorn shiny, I wonder? Whoa! Look at that boy! He's bronze! Please. What? No. Come on. Rhyhorn shiny is so much worse. What? What a disappointment for a final shiny. You went from bronze to... Yuck. Krabby. Graveler. Oh, nobody wants to do Graveler Shiny Hunt. I don't. Machop. Mankey and Primate. I don't think they have very interesting shinies. Okay. They're fine. They're nothing exciting. The Venonat shiny's pretty nice. Ooh. Igglybuff? We could go for Pineco. Miltank. Lotad, Lombre, and Ludicolo could be done. We don't have Lombre or Ludicolo, so those are options. I think. Hold on. Unless Lotad is easier to get, I think I'll be going for Surskit, which I'm gonna have to get Diamond Pearl. Which this stream has been going on way longer, and it's just I've been kind of talking. You know, it's just a just listen category now. It's just talking category. Everything's chill up in here, you know? There's nothing to worry about. En route, I have to own a copy of Sapphire? I can't do it then. Oh, that sucks. No wonder nobody's really doing it. I have to own a copy of Sapphire. Oh. What about Shiftry? Does Shiftry have a cool shiny? Kinda. It's extremely saturated. Is Natu available? Believe it was. I believe it was. Route 224 Swarm. I have to get a swarm going. Ah! Alright, I'll have to figure it out. I'll probably do the Natu route. Swarm. Alright, I think that's it for stream. I should get going. Thank you all for listening, watching, seeing me disappoint myself in losing my chain live on stream. Such. Bye. 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 Bye.